Oh, what's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory. And this video is brought to you by the letter F, because my old laptop is fucked. Let's start the video. Alright guys, first off, I have to say, had to pick up a new laptop, got, what the fuck is it called? HP Envy. It's alright. It's like $1,200 after tax. Supposedly good enough to play games like PUBG, Fortnite Battlegrounds without any problems. Don't know if I'll be doing much gaming on it, but should be good enough for editing videos and, I don't know, just being a laptop. That's all I really need from it. The rest of the pickups in this video, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You're going to be seeing me on Saturdays in this shirt for quite some time because I have 4 pickup videos worth of stuff to go through today. And it's going to be in 4 separate videos. 2 thrifting videos and 2 catch-all not weekend adventure videos. So, because all this stuff is actually pretty cool, I'm not even going to save the best stuff for last, and because you've already seen me with this, got the new Nintendo 2DS XL Pikachu version. Some people are saying it's cool, some people are saying it's ugly. I really like it. I'm enjoying playing it. I've been playing Ever Oasis on it. I can't stand games that don't tell you how many hours you've put into them. I feel like I'm maybe 10 hours into it. I think I just beat like the first big boss of the game. I don't know. The first real boss. If anybody's played it, maybe you can let me know in the comments below how far along I am. I just beat like the first guy. And I'm able to form parties now. I don't know. Yeah, so that I ended up picking up with GameStop credit on a whim. You can go check out the unboxing video. Maybe future Cory, if you would be so kind as to put some kind of eye up in a corner that links to that video. I don't know, maybe I'm giving myself work that I'm not going to do. Who knows? Next up was feeling a fiending for some Rocket League, and I wanted to play it on the Switch, so I had to pick it up. Used more GameStop credit for this, paid $40 for it. It's the collector's edition, so you get a whole bunch of cool little add-ons to your car that don't help you play the game any better, but I was able to play it for the first time in like a year and a half, or however long it's been since I played, and I got a gold in like the first 2 minutes, so I felt pretty good about that, and that was the only goal I got for the next 30 minutes, so, I'm probably still trash. As you saw, probably last pickup video, I got a box for Star Soldier, decided to go on eBay and pick up the actual cartridge, which I could have sworn I had. Have yet to assemble this into a box protector, which I hope I still have some more of, but basically just need the manual. If I don't get the manual, I don't really care. Next up from the flea market, actually, yeah, these are all flea market finds, so this works. I picked up this real blast from the past for me. Rack 'em Up. It's a Coleco game. Coleco Pocketfuls Rack 'em Up. Move the levers just so and rack up the colors all in a row. I definitely had one of these. Either that, yeah, I definitely had one of these. I think my grandmother had one of these for me. I don't remember ever succeeding at it, but I remember just fiddling with it. Like, this is what kids probably should, I wouldn't say, I was gonna say, maybe they should have something cool like this instead of fidget spinners, but I feel like this noise would be annoying to a lot of people. And at that point, why not just give them a 3DS or something? I don't know. Also at that flea market, I believe these were 2 for $5. I got Dead Space Extraction. I noticed ever since I did my pickup videos for the Wii, and also, what else have I been picking up games for? I think PS3. I've been finding like games for them lately. So picked up Dead Space Extraction. This one's almost sealed. Like, it's got the bottom security on there. And then another game, Rhythm Heaven Fever. And this game is, what? It's like 80% sealed. 80% sealed. Missing like the wrapper up top on this corner, but it's 80% sealed. Definitely never played. And then a few dollar games that I came across. We got the Simpsons game for the PS2. Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home. Yeah, those were the $2 games. And then these were also 2 for $5. We got Scarface, The World Is Yours, and The Godfather, the game. For the PS2 games, I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I was just... You ever like get out there and you feel like you're just not finding much, so you're just buying something just to buy it? That's kind of what that is. Like, I have no desire to play any of these games. Maybe I would like to try out the Backyard Wrestling game, but I doubt it's any good. The other ones are kind of eh. Hey guys, I fluffed up. Hey guys, I fluffed up. Left some stuff on the cutting room floor. So I went to the comic convention that I go to every few months, and I walked around, didn't see any video game stuff. The guys that have usually been bringing video game stuff haven't been coming for the last 2 conventions, which really sucks because I'm not that into comic books right now. I'm behind on all my Essential X-Men reading, and I just haven't really been picking much up. So when I saw like maybe 5 or 6 Tiger Electronic games on the table, my interest was piqued. So none of these games, well, one of them is kind of a cool title. The other ones are just like, I picked them up because I don't have them. So we got, actually I'm pretty sure we don't have this one. Electronic Pinball. And these are all tested and they all do work. Electronic Sub Wars. It's kind of weird the ones that weren't based on NES games or other properties. Electronic Space Fight. Very generic titles. And then of course we have Electronic Tech Mobile. I didn't pay the best price for these, but considering that it was the only pickup I was going to have that entire day, I was willing to spend a little bit more. He initially wanted $15 for Tech Mobile and $10 for all the other ones. I was able to get him down to 30, I believe it was 30 for everything. 30 to 35 for everything. I'm not sure which, but definitely overspent. But Tiger Electronics is not something I see very often. My only opportunities are really at conventions like this, or even bigger conventions that do specialize in video games. So I was very happy to add these to the collection there. Alright, so next things I have to show you. I went to a store that I very much hate. This isn't a video game pickup, but I just figured I'd show it just in case anybody's out there. Especially if you have young kids, this would be something interesting to pick up if you're into Star Wars. They have this book at the worst store in the world, Burlington Coat Factory. I hate that store so much. It's the worst. It's the worst. But I found a diamond in the rough in there. For $5, you can get this really nice Star Wars original trilogy book, and it basically is just like kind of a picture book going through the original 3 movies. And I think if you had a kid, this would be pretty cool to go through with, because it's not all just like screenshots of the movie. It's like some original art too. Like look at that. I just think that's really, really cool. I was flipping through it while Alicia was shopping, and I decided to pick it up for $5. I don't have any kids, but I'm a kid at heart. I'll flip through it. Next 2 games I actually picked up at the Grid Games up in Manchester. These are both missing the manual, but I do have the manual for this one. Super Star Wars. so this is actually going to be complete. And also I picked up Super Return of the Jedi. And since I was feeling a little bit like completing that trilogy, I went on eBay and found the only reasonably priced copy of Super Empire Strikes Back. And it's reasonably priced because, for one, the box on this is a little jacked up, and the guy shipped it in a box that, like, could barely fit it. He had it in, like, a perfectly cubed box, but at an angle like this. I really wouldn't ever suggest anybody shipping something like that. I don't know, it's hard to tell from the pictures if any extra damage was done to the box, but honestly, I would have rather him flattened it out and shipped it in, like, a padded envelope or something, you know? It's like, he really kind of crammed it in there. So, yeah. Decided to fuck around and finish the Super Star Wars trilogy. And the last pickup I have to show you, these are actually going to be recoupers / working towards getting a game I've always wanted in the condition I want it in. Pick these games up from Game Exchange. Every once in a while, they price games under what they should be. So I decided to pick these Dreamcast games up. We have Street Fighter Alpha 3. This is a game I've owned in the past. I have it on the PS1, and I'd be more likely to play it on there. That's where I originally played it, so I don't really need it on the Dreamcast. And this was only $18.95, and this game goes for about like $25-30. Picked up Spawn in the Demon's Hand, Capcom title. Goes for about $30 to $35 from what I remember. And the Sega All-Stars version of Power Stone. Now, a lot of people have been saying in the comments of my Instagram and stuff like that, that the Sega All-Stars version is a little bit more uncommon, which I would imagine because I don't see many Sega All-Stars games to begin with, let alone for Power Stone. But on my shelf, I'm not going to like how it looks. I don't like greatest hits versions of games if I could avoid them, and I've always wanted Power Stone in my collection, and this one was really cheap, only $28. Game usually goes for about $40, so I'm going to be using these to recoup, get a nice copy of Power Stone eventually, and that is all I have to show you. But that's going to do it for this video. Big shout out to my Patreon supporters. Really appreciate you guys, Todderbert and Dr. Doge Productions, for your continued support. I thank you. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments below what you've been able to pick up lately. And as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.